And we're back. How you guys doing? Oh, it's time to get this over with. We're almost done with the DLC. I'm pretty stoked. Like a fire. Pun intended. Let's fast travel. First room of the storehouse. I'm gonna send out the chat signal. Apparently, I killed Mesmer, but there were more upgrades that I could have got, so I wasn't fully upgraded when I killed him. That's nice to know. Oops. Let's dive to this jar real quick. Secret? Nope. And we're out. Hello. Ooh. What's up here? Oh, is this just the path that you would walk? Secret? Oh wow, actually a secret. There was candles, like it was a doorway, so I just attacked it. I didn't know if there was a secret there. Hello. So the community has reasoned that the reason this room exists is the the Black Keep has a section to healing and tending to the shamans, because Mesmer found out the truth about America. Oh, we're finally done with the frost ability. I could say it. Fuck ice. Let's get back to our blood build. That felt good to say. Ah, the ruins. I don't want to see how much damage I do against this guy because he drops a spell, but it might like immediately kill us. Ooh. Yep. We don't do much, but he does. You fucking nutsack head. Heretic is one of my favorite songs from Avenged Sevenfold, so I'm glad we got to open it and it's thematically on point for what the fuck happens in the game. Just wanted to say that for the opening of stream. Let's scoop Mesmer off the floor over here. Nope. Oh, shit. Oh, it would have been so cool if he attacked and fell under. So we could have came this way before killing Mesmer, picked up the upgrades here and went back. Oops. And that's our goal. Well, it's better that we come here with Mesmer's flame, because we could go straight through to the Shadow Tower. The guide said to, like, go around into the ruins to fight the hippo, but I'm pretty sure you could go this way, too. I just want to explore a bit. Yeah. So you don't have to go all the way through the ruins for that. You could just enter and come down here to kill the hippo. Immediately into a mini-boss, and I'm dead. Well, shit. Stake of America. As long as it's medium rare. Get our stamina back. Fuck me. The bloody slash takes so long. Man. We were doing pretty good on the horse. I might just fight him with Torrent. Invasion. I'm surprised it doesn't tell you that you get rewarded for the invasion if you kill him. I hate this hippo. What up? No, bro. Chillin'. I hate the hippo as well. The golden hippo that blocks the Black Keep was like one of the hardest bosses we had to fight in the DLC. Okay, I couldn't turn. I am summoning people for these mini bosses though, so if anyone wants to help, I'm down. I might kill it myself, but how you doing? Welcome back. We're kicking ass. I opened with some Avenged Sevenfold Heretic. The lyrics just fit too well, and I was gonna play it for Mesmer, but we already killed Mesmer. It fits the ruins of Rauh, or Rauh, or whatever the hell it's pronounced as. I'm jumping on as well. Puff and snacks first. Nice. Nice. Lock on, please. You need a stream password and rules. We have slime as our multiplayer password. And I'm surprised, I did set up like a role thing, but my YouTube channel, I don't have enough subscribers to like have some of the features. Whoa. I got pretty good practice fighting these guys in Night Rain. Good job. Me. Alright. Cleaned him up. That's like really one of the last mini bosses we need to kill for a fragment. The other ones are dropped by the jar holding dudes. Try tunnel in short, first off east. Dude, people are crazy detailed with the fucking signs. Like their messages they leave behind. Sometimes like they got more advanced in Elden Ring compared to Dark Souls, but like I feel like I read a whole paragraph that is completely the answer and an in-depth guide, and it's just like one message. I'm like, all right, damn. Like, go north and then find cave, and then it's like it shows like the character pointing, and you're like, oh, okay, that's exactly what I needed to know. That's fantastic. Thank you. That has to be the only way there. It didn't look like there was another way around. Pig. God, I can't believe we killed Mesmer with missing upgrades. I was like, surely it's gonna take every upgrade to kill Mesmer. Like, there's no way that we're gonna get through the DLC title boss that's a requirement for the final area unupgraded. So I thought I had gone and collected everything, and it added up to the level I thought we would need, but wow, there actually is an item over here. That's pretty good too. Old currency used by Hornsent made by coating spiral horns with gold. Boosts the amount of runes obtained from defeating enemies for a certain duration. Can also be sold for a high price once bestowed upon inquisitors as an honor. Okay. I need 2 more fragments, but I know where to get them. Remembrance of Mesmer the Impaler hewn into the Shadow Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. Yep. A malevolent snake writhed within Mesmer, and so his very mother plucked out his eye and put in its place a seal of grace. Yet having done so, her fear compelled her to secret away her child within the realm of shadow, hidden away, keeping company with the original sin and a hatred that would not be confined. America's the gloam-eyed queen. Gloam-eyed as in shadow eyes. She takes the eyes out of her children. Like, every single one of them has a missing eye. Come on. Anyway. The kindling that burned inside Mesmer the Impaler, a dark thing eaten away at by a wicked serpent, burns the sealing tree said to be found at the old Rauh ruins. Mesmer, much like his younger sister, bore a vision of fire. And I'm pretty sure the younger sister would be Melina. Red hair, vision of fire, the gloam-eyed queen. The truth is in the blood, your power is birthed into you from your parents. Melina has the gloam-eyed queen powers. There's a reason why she had to be burned and bodiless, is because Marika was trying to get rid of all traces of death. Unfortunate for her, we showed up. I don't think this guy is the upgrade stone, but I could tell you had to go through all of the M names in your head. Yeah, Melania, Mika, no, I'm just kidding. I do know the names of the characters. I am also running on, like, no sleep. I was laying down, but I was just too excited to play the game today. It's like we're nearing the end of the DLC. We're almost done completely. So we gotta run it. We gotta run it. We might kill the Divine Dancing Lion down there, because we have upgrades, and that's like the Deathblight version of it, so it's kind of like the true version of the Divine Dancing Lion. Though it might be super fucking annoying. We might just skip it, because it's not a required boss. It's not even a boss. I don't think it has a name bar, but would be cool to kill it. We already killed the Divine Dancing Lion, so it's not like, oh my god, we need to kill this thing. How'd you get up there? Man, I also was thinking about, like, the parallels of the game's story to the Silmarillion that we were talking about yesterday. I'm like, fuck, I was so right, it's crazy. When we first played the DLC, like, right when it came out, I was like, it seems like a reference to the Silmarillion. Like, I wasn't sure. I was like, this totally looks like the Silmarillion, like, the spiral tree. And then from there, I was like, oh, well, yeah, because the Silmarils are supposed to be the last light of Valinor because of Melkor. And like I was going through the ties way back when, and now that I've reread the book and stuff, I'm like, oh, 100%. Like I could keep tying together the story, like more and more. But guys mentioning like Berserk and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of crazy that I haven't read Berserk. Because I know that it is another influence. Another inspiration. There's a ton of inspiration though, so it's not like a bad thing. Whoa, whoa! Get away. Break their 7 ankles. I don't think that was the Shadow Tree fragment guy. I think it gives it to you immediately when you kill him, so. Oh, damn. Is there anything up here? No, it's fine. It's fine. Scorpions, Scarlet Rot, corpses, ruins. Here to kill that guy. Oh, he does drop the fragment. Okay. Good to know that you have to loot them. Pretty sure there's another lore thing down here, so just gonna jump and check that out real quick. These statues. Oh, you know what? We'll grab this too. Talisman. Yep. And then this opens up to the Crucible Knight. Alright. Oh, and there's a treasure up there. Yoink. Thank you. Just that Crucible Knight being right there ties so much lore together. It's actually beautiful. Alright, so what do you got for me? A Shadow Tree fragment, Ancient Ruins cross message, and a message from Lita. Hello, what's up, Plague Doctor? We are accepting help on this Crucible Knight. We killed the hippo, and we got level 18. Message left by Dryleaf Dane, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Miquella's trail. Crucible Knight? Yeah, Crucible Knight. We found the Sealing Tree just at... That's why I always say that these ruins are the Crucible Society. aside from the fire giants here, like the fire giant furnaces that they used, the fell flame, against their enemies. And that's why, again, I compare these to the halls of Mandos through Night Rain. In the Silmarillion, there are... I shall make my way to the Goober. I'll wait for you while I do this lore bit, because it's pretty important. In Night Rain, there are characters from all across time, right? They don't share an era, they don't share a common era, or a common, like, location. They're not from the same place, they're not from the same time. That's what they say, like, in the opening of Night Rain. So, the Crucible guy, the Executor... Whoa. Well, I couldn't open... That was weird. The game, like, froze for a sec. Opening the map. The Executor... Is there a message here? Carved words coalesce. I abandon here the last of the flesh of my body. We're hot on Miquella's trail. On our way here. But there are, in the Silmarillion, again, with the ties never ending, there are the 8 playable characters in the base of Night Rain before you get the DLC. But the DLC still even ties into this, but we'll just go over the base characters. There's 8 of them, and they align with the 8 strongest Valar in the Silmarillion. You have the Wilder, which is Ulmo, the Guardian, which is Manwë, Varda, which is the Recluse, the Revenant, which is Nienna, Aule, which is the Raider, Orome, which is Iron Eye, and I think that's it, right? Raider, Wilder, Recluse, Revenant. Oh, and then Yavanna, which is the Duchess, and then Mandos, the Executor. The reason I say Mandos is the Executor is they both, like, all of the character descriptions and what they do in the Silmarillion, and their powers and their weapons align with the characters in Night Rain. So there are, just to go over the Crucible Knight dude, the Executor, he doesn't talk, right? But it's not that he can't talk. He just doesn't really ever talk. That is Mandos. He never really talks, and when he does, it is a, like, cursed prophecy because he only speaks the truth. That is similar to the Crucible guy. His power is turning into an aspect of the Crucible, right? That's like his ultimate move, the Executor. He turns into the big dragon dog guy, creature thing. Which is the same as all of the Crucible Knights here. So these ruins, and all of the ruins in the Shadow of the Erd Tree, are connected to the Crucible Knights through this one guy being right here, or this one girl, because there's no specific gender to them. Some of them are girls, some of them are guys. But their powers are tied to this place, which is populated by dead spirits, right? And that is the Halls of Mandos, which again is why I think Mesmer is Feanor for multiple reasons. The red hair, the secret flame inside of him, like we just read, he had a secret inside of him that the serpent was eating away at. This Mesmer's kindling. And it cursed everyone of Mesmer's soldiers. Like, all of Mesmer's offspring got doomed. But when Feanor dies, he just turns to dust and goes to the Halls of Mandos. And he never leaves. That is his fate. He never leaves the halls of Mandos after he obtained, like, he gets beaten or is mortally wounded but taken away by his kids, and he pretty much tells them, like, yeah, we're fucked. And then he goes to the halls of Mandos. This entire area being related to the Crucible Knights connects the elf theory that I have of, like, all of these guys, the tall, immortal beings in Elden Ring, to the elves, like the first generation before man shows up. So the Crucible Knight here, just the one Crucible Knight, is all it took for my brain to go, oh, the Executor is Mandos. These are the halls of Mandos where the dead elf spirits are supposed to go and wait until the end of time. And if they don't go here, they become wraith spirits, like bad, evil, malign spirits. So just this one Crucible Knight here, it flushes out, like, the entire lore of the game. You have the Crucible Knights spread out entirely through the base game. Sign is down at the cross. Nice. Let's do this. I mean, I do love fighting the Crucible Knights. I helped you with the Crucible Knights on your... Like, you summoned me for Crucible Knights. It's only fair now that I ask for help. Wow, it actually worked immediately. I'm glad I got to do that lore explanation. You got here right when I ended. I was like, that's pretty much it. Feanor has the secret fire within him that condemns all of his offspring to the curse, right? Dance and cavort. Let's go. You get downscaled to my level 1, so just be careful. Remember, you could get one shot as well. Was that a buff? Or did you accidentally do that instead of sniping? Fuck, I got one shot. If it dies, I think you get this. I think I get rewarded. I think that counted. Thank you for helping me. We actually did pretty good damage there with our bloody slash. It would have just been a couple of combos, but I've never fought really the... Oh, it didn't count. That's crazy. Wait, but it gave me souls. It looked like it counted the souls. Let's go back and summon. Oh, let me see how much damage I do. I kind of want to see them transform. Oh shit. Oh, they get the fucking Ordovis weapon. This would have been a sick addition to the DLC. So I don't block as much. I know we blocked during Mesmer, but that right there is why I didn't block during Mesmer for so long. A heavy attack, and you would assume Mesmer, Spear Guy, heavy attacks, just shatters your guard and you get fucking immediately killed. Alright. Let's go to summon you. That's so cool, though. I'm normally fighting the Spear Guy, or the Spear Knights and the Sword Knights in the Shadow of the, or in Night Rain. This is the first time in a long time we fought the hammer. Because I do know what they drop. I know they transform. I remember fighting them when we first got here forever ago when the DLC came out, but... Uh-oh. Unable to summon cooperator, probably. Oh, it worked. Alright, cool. Take this as payment. Alright, let's go. I just need to survive. You're a way tankier build, I see, with the armor you have on, so it makes sense. Shouldn't block because I know... Whoa! They have a further range on their stomp, too. Normally it's like half of that size. Jesus Christ. We're learning. That was crazy. I should respawn at the Grace because it's closer to your summon sign. You could change the message format to leave more complex messages, yeah. Jesus. This is why I wanted summons for this guy. I didn't expect him to one-shot me like that. We're almost fully scaled. Do I have damage negation or no? We're not actually set up for damage, but... Dance and cavort. We got surprisingly far in terms of distance. Like the boss room. Yeah, unable to summon cooperator. Maybe it's because I stepped away too far. Unable to summon cooperator. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, did I get invaded? Why can't I rest at the Grace? Oh no. Connection error? Okay, no worries. Which one of you is invading me? It's not a good sign that I can't interact. Oh, look! Okay, good. Alright, we got it. Oh, read the message while you reconnect. Message left by Needle Knight Lita, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Miquella's trail. Dane passed on a message. The sealing tree is in the ancient ruins of Rauh. It lies beyond the high bridge leading from the first floor of the storehouse. I will join you there once I've finished the task at hand. Sign is back down. Okay. Did I read this one? But if we are to burn it, we need the proper kindling, that of Sir Mesmer. Carved words coalesce. Should I go in first? Yeah, I keep dying immediately. Well, we could both fight it. I don't want to like stay back and not fight, but if I run out of summons, then that's it. I mean, I'm mostly summoning for the mini bosses like this. If I was actually leveled up, this thing would be a normal fight, but because I'm level 1, you know, it's like one-shotting me. I think if I run out of summons, and we don't get this thing killed, you almost killed it solo. Like, not solo, I did like a quarter of the health and did the last, like, fucking chunk of health when I was dead. But you did kill it, like, in that loading. There it was. That was the animation. You knocked him out of the animation. Holy shit. Your build is crazy. You do a fuck ton of damage. What the? Oh, well, you did just buff like 10 times. Good shit. Thank you. We could still adventure together, too. Because it's just a mini-boss area. Like, it wasn't a... Oh, okay. GG. Return to your world. No worries. But that means I can deactivate this for now and save the remedy. That's good. Thank you for helping me with that. You were way stronger than I thought you were. During the Divine Dancing Lion, everyone was of equal power level, but... Oh, let's sit down. Fuck that. The fire giant guy is standing up over there. I want the lore. That Crucible Knight isn't essential. Devonia's hammer. Great hammer wielded by Devonia, longest serving of the Crucible Knights. Weapon forged of primordial gold, marked by its reddish hue, and inhabited by ancient holiness. A torrent of life is engraved upon the striking face. Helm worn by Devonia, longest serving of the Crucible Knights, holds the power of the Crucible of Life, the primordial form of the Erd Tree. Strengthens aspects of the Crucible incantations. It is said Devonia quested in search of the Crucible's origin and departed from the lands of the Erd Tree alone. My faith is my strength. My fate is my shield. No, yeah, you did really good there. That's crazy. Which Erd Tree Crucible Knight? Is it weapon? The horn sense symbolism was always there. Now that I'm looking at the original Crucible tree helm, it is definitely horned, like a horn scent. It's cool that the horns are like forming out of the helmet, like it grew out of the helmet. That's cool. What is it, a weapon? One of the Crucible Knights that you kill drops a weapon that explains that she's a woman. Anvil hammer. One of the treasures of the ruined forge is a tremendous hammer that incorporates as its head the red-hot anvil of the forge. So, crucible, forge. You need a crucible for, you know, a forge. It is said that the anvil's shape is inspired by that of an altar, and that long ago it was indeed used as such in rite and ritual. Is it the crucible spear? Telluria's tree weapon of one of the two honored as foremost among the Crucible Knights, the primordial form of the Erd Tree, is close in nature to life itself, and this spear modeled on its crucible is imbued with ancient holy essence. Which weapon? It's not Ordovis. Is it a crucible like Ash of War or something? How do we know that one of them is a girl? I remember reading it myself as well, but like one of the item descriptions for the Crucible Knight's items or spells that it drops is like, yeah, this is a woman. It's like, alright, well, you know that they weren't like gender specific. Like they aren't only men. The Crucible Knights are men and women. A talisman patterned after swords used or shields used in ritual combat held to honor the Erd Tree, raises defense when HP is at maximum, raises attack when HP is at maximum. The practice had died out by the age of King Consort Radagon, but remains the arenas where ritual combat took place can still be found in every land. Ritual combat for this, which you get in the DLC. A thin, blood-stained dagger, no longer fit for use, raises attack power after each critical hit. Horn Scent employed this to honorably end the suffering of a compatriot. After claiming numerous lives, the dagger is now broken, but has acquired a spectral aura. So they would have ritualistic combat, and then they would mercy kill anyone that lost. So the greater will, in my opinion, this isn't like stated in the game explicitly, but in the era of the Crucible Knights and this giant tree, right, the Crucible, it would make most sense if the Shadow Tree was the Crucible. I haven't heard that theory, but this is a spiral, primordial, like, ancient tree of life and light that was stabbed. Ties to the Silmarillion, but actually, like, it looks more like the Crucible than anything. But I think the greater will, right, America's view of the greater will is actually the greater will between opponents, because it was a ritualistic combat gladiator society. So it's like, if I beat you, my will was greater than yours. That's it. That's actually it. So the whole worshipping of the greater will in America as a god only works if only her children are Empyrean. But everyone in the DLC, the Horn Scent, are Empyrean. Anyone can become a god. That's the truth of the DLC. That's what Mikola is trying to do. Abandon their flesh to go into the spirit realm and then come back. Anyone, and repeat the sins of America, because Mikola believes himself to be a chosen Empyrean, where he thinks no one else can be an Empyrean. But the truth is, everyone is an Empyrean. He didn't go down into the Madness Forest. He didn't see the truth of the torture. He didn't know the fingers were broken. The Cathedral of Manus Meteor, all of that. Oh, we didn't fight Meteor either. Oh god, there's so many bosses in the DLC we have to fight. So we have to do Midra, Meteor, Rowena, and Promised Consort. Those are the 4 bosses left. 2 of them are optional, 2 of them are required. We killed every other boss. We got Mesmer, Rolana, Divine Dancing Lion, Bale, the Dragons, Putrescent Knight. We've killed 6 of the DLC bosses. 6 of 10, it seems. I'm glad I just realized that. It would have been like Placidus Axe, where I thought I killed everything and then looked at the remembrance page and be like, oh fuck, I forgot one. So, the hit list grows a bit. It's a tree spear. Is that the one? But how did... it doesn't say that she's a woman. A lady knight. That one was one of the hardest fucking ones to fight. I remember fighting it. Maybe I just don't have the spell. Sacred Ring of Light. When the fuck did we get that? Just now? Excuse me? What? Oh, is that the Dryleaf Dane weapon? We can't put it on our sword. Yeah, we can't put it on. That would have been so cool if we could shoot rings of light out of our sword. Destructo Disc? You kidding me? Alright, let's finally press onward. We might get melted right now, but... Let's sip this. I think we have to go through for the next grace, so we should run around this. Would be cool if they just like walked off the map. We got a free kill. I'm trying to think of where the last shadow tree fragments are. I looked up a guide, but now the math isn't mathing. The math just ain't mathing. Is it you? Nope, that's Spirit Calcus. Okay. Is it this one? Yep, okay, there's one here. Oh, and the Spirit Ash. Eesh. Those knights are going to be a pain in the ass to fight. So that's one fragment. We need two. I think there's one more dude with a jar somewhere. Fuck me, this is gonna suck. We could use stealth. We might lose Mesmer's souls right now. Oh, we should... Okay. I think I know what to do with those as well. What to spend them on. Pretty sure Mesmer gives us new finger reader items to buy. Turtle. Dog. Nope. Oh, thank God I picked that up. The quicker we die there, the further the souls move back, so we could actually get that. Yeah, it's like telling me to stealth. It's like crouching. You should sneak by these guys, but then we're crouching in the poison, the Scarlet Rot, which is not good. Thank God. Okay. So if we grab this and I open my map, we can. To the round table hold! We haven't been here in so long. Everything's on fire. Hello, Enya. Gaius's helm, Mesmer's armor, Mesmer, Gaius, Mesmer, or Gaius Mesmer. It should be everything, right? There it is. Okay. Now we have nothing to buy. What level is Latena? 10? Latena? out of 10. Great Shield Soldier. There's so much to this game, it's fucking crazy. Alright. Where the fuck is the next shadow fragment? Or the next two? Yeah, I need two. Oh wow. The black iron chest armor of Commander Gaius, part of an armor set patterned after fallen seeds. Gaius was the most senior disciple of the same Alabaster Lord who taught Radon and Gaia gravitational techniques. Who the fuck is... Black armor of Mesmer the Impaler, draped with a red cloak bearing his crest embroidered. On his mother's wishes, Mesmer made himself a symbol of fear, undertaking the cleansing crusade she desired. Direct thy maledictions, thine ire, and thy grief towards me alone. Oh, Jesus. Black helm of Mesmer the Impaler crowned with two intertwined winged serpents. Slightly enhances incantation of Mesmer's flame as well as Fire Knight skills. The winged snakes were Mesmer's constant companions. They were there when the base serpent was sealed away behind his eye. They were there through his eternity of suffering. They will accompany him yet. In his hideous new form, born when he destroyed the grace granted by his mother. They have accepted his fate as much as he, his pet snake. Wow, so the helmet has more lore than the rest of the armor. What the fuck? A talisman fashioned from thin feathers that embody the aspect of various creatures, said to have grown on the human body long ago. Improves backstep but increases damage taken at all times. I didn't even know there was iframes on backstep. Hornsent view the crucible as sacred for the refinement wrought through its evolutionary gifts, most prominently their tangled horns. So you get the aspects of the crucible, right? The horns, the tail, the wings, the claw, and fang. Which are pretty cool, if you ask me. Through, I guess that would be the Crucible Society that like was more animalistic before it turned into like Horaloo. The animals fighting would cause evolutionary traits to emerge. So it's like not pseudoscientific, like a magic science. The curse blade just lumen. Hey, look, an item. Let's just ignore the guy over there. Rauh burrow. No. Ah, the spirit spring. That's fucking huge. There's something up here. I forget what. I was about to say, there's noticeably not that many treasure chests like this one specific. Modeled necklace. Vividly colored ceremonial accoutrement. Worn by horn scent, vastly raises immunity, robustness, and focus. Damn, girl, you robust. Horns are sublime artifacts to horn scent, and their presence confirms the belief that they are a chosen people. Only the repeated sprouting of fresh horns can create a tangled horn, which is viewed as an irrefutable symbol of primacy. So that's why the horn scent in the Erd Tree Society are called ill omens, because they want an era of peace, but they are willing to get it through killing, torturing, oppression. They're just a different form of bad. Oval-shaped stones bearing an engravement, material used for crafting items, relic found at the ancient ruins of Rauh. In the center of the stone is a small nest-like hole. Once this is inhabited by a sprite, the stone can be used as a ritual implement. Pretty sure, not entirely sure, but if we're going off of real-world comparisons, the Stonehenge theory for a long time was that the stone, like the way stones and the sprite stones in real life, were to hold the earth in place so that there weren't earthquakes and it wouldn't crack. I'm pretty sure. Which also is supported, like, or that is, I think, the mystical reason for these stones being there in-game. This was just them asking, like, what if magic was real? Like every sort of mythos. And now for one of the coolest parts of the game. The astrologers' invisible bridges existed even back in the ancient ruins, because the two societies were once connected in one big society. Night and day, rather than eternal day. If they had a falling star beast in the DLC, that'd be so cool. Raise the stone-sheathed sword to the light. Nah. A record of crafting techniques of the greater potentate who roamed lands near and far. Haunted by the grotesque practice of his village of birth, he stuffed great pots with all manner of things. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following. Hefty wrought pot. This is one part of the lore that I'm really confused on. Spirit gravestone. Or spirit gravestone. A piece of a gravestone that has started to turn into a spirit. Material used for crafting items, mainly found on the gravesite plane, in places to where the dead have been brought since antiquity. The oldest gravestones turn into spirits and then fade away. So this is the land where spirits were brought, which makes me again think it's like Valinor, which would explain why it has the tree like in Valinor, the twisted tree that was stabbed by Melkor and oozed golden sap in the Silmarillion. So, damn, dude. When I said, is this the Silmarillion? You know Miyazaki and George R. R. Martin had like a shiver sent down their spine. They're like, oh my god, somebody got it. Somebody knew. It was like right when I walked into the DLC. I'm like, is this the Silmarillion? Yes, it was. In fact, the Silmarillion. And then the death... The, Scarlet Rot people are worshipping a statue right here. Let's see if we can kill this guy. Nope. We got. Damn, dude. The lore! The lore! When will they learn that their actions have consequences? I guess I could go this way and jump back up that way. There were more of those kindred that way, though, so the chances of me getting through are very slim. Slim to none. I want to know all of the secrets, but the odds of us finding all of the secrets in this game are fucking zero. There's no shot. So they had stone swords. Yeah, there's no way. They all can shoot that. So they're worshipping a queen over there, right? That kind of statue is almost completely taken away from base game. These kinds of ruins are in the base game, but there is a dude with a tablet and like a tree branch, which now, analyzing the lore, I think is supposed to symbolize like humanity emerging from the crucible of life. Like we are aspects of the crucible. All of the parts, like, because it was beastmen and demi-human, the demi-humans eventually evolved through crucible powers into normal human beings. Which is really cool. Run, 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 run. Fuck, yeah, I gotta get off the horse. Maybe like halfway through the room I jump off. Then I can actually dodge. As long as we... Well, who knows what's in the next area, if it's just more of them to kill me. This area might be almost impossible. Like, it's just gonna take constant deaths to trial and error my way through. Which sucks to say, but I mean, it's true. I just want to get to the boss room, if I can. Like, there's so much to explore here, a bunch of upgrades, bunch of lore, cool alternate extra side bosses, like the Divine Dancing Lion and stuff, but, okay, ready? Well... Do I have a cleansing for that or no? I do. We'll keep off of the horse. Is that the entrance that I came down? No fucking way. They like slowed down right behind me, so my roll didn't dodge them. That's fucked up. God damn it. I didn't know they could even do that. I thought they kept a continuous speed. So we probably lost those souls. Here, if we go this way, we're closer to them. Dude, this room is gonna fucking suck. Or this section of the map, because it's just continuously filled with that type of enemy. Dude, this is gonna fucking suck. Let's see if the crouching thing is... Colonel, we're trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass keeps alerting the guards. Please don't. Yep, well. Wow, well, they slowed down again. Dude, that's so fucking dumb. That's so fucking dumb. I thought I dodged through it, but they delayed attack the projectile. I don't even know how the fuck you would do that. It's like throwing a rock at someone and then the rock slows down midway and then continues at the previous, like it speeds back up. That is a fucking shitty move. Dude, shut the fuck up. See, like that didn't slow down. That's not my healing. Fuck, I tried to heal, but he got me. Oh my god, dude. Ah, this is gonna suck. Even fighting them, you get Scarlet Rot because the fucking like you have to wait for them to approach you. They have projectiles. It's just not the fucking thing. I am returned. Sorry for random disappearance. Don't worry about that. This is very fucked though. Like I don't even know how I would get through this area. Wait, it just occurred to me. I have a stealth ability that I don't need stat increases for. Let's see, can I do... maybe... Where is it? Where is it? This? They can't hear me and I turn invisible. That should make it possible to sneak by, but then I get to the fucking horn scent boss fight. And that's gonna suck. Maybe I can summon you to just fucking kill these guys, because... this shit is... We'll do one stealth run, and if they could still see me, even though I'm invisible, I would like help with this. This isn't a boss, it's completely fine. There's no rule against summoning, it's just fucking dumb as hell. Excuse me? Please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me. Metal Gear. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick. I will be on standby for enemy removal, thank you. My controller disconnected right when I got to the fucking... Right when I stood on the elevator, my controller disconnected. That's insane. Holy fuck, what are the odds of that? And then I have to fight this fuckface. At least I got a chance to switch my... Oh, you know what I should do if I die here? Pretty sure we're going to get Horn Scent Invasion, because we helped him fight Mesmer. He's like, I don't care that you gave my grandma's stew to me. But I might need help with the Horn Scent Invasion like I needed help with the Crucible Knight. Yeah, invaded by Horn Scent. That's pretty fucked up. But we helped you get vengeance. The fuck? Just grab this real quick. Yoink. Please don't. Oh, fuck you. The new plan. Equip a different weapon with Assassin's Gambit. Holy shit! Oh my god! You blended in! I thought it was part of the fucking set decoration, dude. I thought it was a flower. I thought bro was a bush over there. It came out Solid Snake. I thought I was Solid Snake. What the fuck was that? Alright. That's kind of good, though, because now I could change my Ash of War. But if I don't do enough damage to him, I'm gonna need a summon. I'm gonna need some help with this guy. Okay. This is when it becomes an RPG. It's like, I know I have things that can help me, but it's not the... Okay, dog. Actually. You fucking dog, you. I have to find where you are. Here, I'll show you on the map. Rauh Ancient Ruins. You just cross the bridge from the Crucible Knight, and then you cross the water under the next bridge. Like the where I just summoned you, I'll look at, so you can walk here from there. It's over there. That's the cross. Over there. You just cross the bridge. Then you go left. This way. And then you could follow my path. You could probably kill the fucking enemies if you're leveled. It's just, as a level 1, fighting a bunch of those homing dudes is insane. I'm there, nice. So, I'm going up these stairs to the right, and then forward, just holding forward. I'm going to heal back up, because that was bullshit. I was a little distracted. Who the fuck? Who are they fighting? Can we go that way yet, or do we have to go above? We have to go above. Okay. So we can't get to the Divine Dancing Lion yet, either. We'll have to kill Horn Scent, I think. Or, like, loop around that area. The line from Heretic in Avenged Sevenfold that says "Impose your will on me," I was like, this makes this song so perfect. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. There's no way. There's no way. That jar, it's a ghost jar. It's a shadow person with a shadow jar. How the fuck does that have an AoE effect? I can't fucking believe it, dude. That's so many times now. We should get hit by shit. I'm like, really? Are you really? Are you really gonna tell me that just happened? Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. There's probably a ton of areas in the game where this would have fucking rocked. Oh no. Oh no. Here, let's reapply it here. So we stay stealthed. While this comes down. You don't see anything. Yeah, that's right. Turn around. You didn't want to smoke. Like, is that a guy over there? Or am I seeing ghosts? You're kind of translucent too, which is funny. Alright. So, let's reapply that. I wonder if we go to the Horn Scent Grand Am, will she have anything to say that we killed? Oh, that's unfortunate. I just realized I want to go somewhere else before I kill this fucking guy. And it's like right behind him is the doorway. And I can't fast travel. Well. Ooh, we do fucking no damage, bro. Get those projectiles to shoot. Roll into them. Roll back. Heavy. Is this a falling? Yeah. Here. Really? 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 For really? For really? Okay, brother, I get it. You could summon fucking ghost orbs. Damn, even with the shield up. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna teleport to the Grand Am real quick, just talk to her, and then come back. If she's even there. If she has any dialogue for us. Or if she's even alive. She might have died of old age by the fucking time we went and killed Mesmer. But I want to see, because Hornsend is connected to her quest, so I'm scared to kill Hornsent and talk to her, because she might progress in dialogue. So we're just going to go back, talk to her real quick. If she doesn't have anything to say, we're going to fucking kill Hornsent. I just want to make sure. 3,000 damage, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I killed Mesmer. Okay, new dialogue.
I know it in my bones. Thy deed is done.
Cheers.
A worthy deed, no doubt, to bring our foes.
Oh, and it makes sense why she wouldn't care that you kill Hornsent.
Oh.
Because it's Crucible Society rules.
To our plight, thy gleaming wrath and unparalleled deaths. Though a trifle it might seem to thee, I have prepared a dish in celebration. It would please me much if thou might partake. Partake, until thou art sated.
So
Sculpted keeper.
I use 6 flasks in my physic, but I'm up the lift. Yeah, you see, that area is so fucked, dude. It's insane.
Rightfully avenged we would be. I have never known as this.
Glad I can make you happy. With vengeance?
To keeper, oh great and gallant sculpt keeper, wert thou by this old maid unduly pushed into facing such labors as thou didst?
Nah, I was gonna do it anyway.
Our grave resentment fettered thee. With such bounteous fury didst thou dance. I cannot presume thou didst not suffer. Please, I ask thee, allow thyself some rest. None of the tower would dare interfere.
It'd be crazy if that makes it so Hornsent doesn't evade you.
Than myself.
That's actually so cool.
Apologies, O noble visitor, but wouldst thou permit me a little rest? Mine eyes are oft apt to glaze over. The years taking their toll, 'tis plain to see. Even telling dream from reality is a task increasingly beyond me.
Does she die now?
Apology, but wouldst
Of course. Rest easy, Grand Am. America's cursed lot. Her vile progeny. Grand Am said you wouldn't bother me, so I'm just gonna... Okay, well, that was a fucking lie. Okay, well, she's alive. Just napping. Gourmet Scorpion Stew. Boosts physical damage negation temporarily and gradually restores a great amount of HP. I wonder what the fuck you're supposed to do with that. Is it just a reward, or is it a lore-heavy quest item like all of the other fucking items that she gives you? Well, I guess she doesn't give you the dragon, or the lion head. We'll check one more time. It's funny that she's like, no one will bother you, and then even on the path to her, there's two people that bother you. Are you alive? Alright, well, you're alive. She's not dead. But did you die? But did you die, though? That's fucking huge. Quest completed. We've got Teolier's quest, Anbach, Freya. Sorry, Torrent. I knew that was gonna hit. I just had to move. You go left there. Alright, let's see if I could get another fragment real quick. Oh, fuck! Ooh, that's not good. That's definitely the way up to the, Oh, I'm stuck. I was actually stuck. That's the way up to the Divine Dancing Lion boss. We might be able to do that, too. It's like a extra lion just fighting for fun. I don't know what it gives you, but we don't need it. It doesn't, Don't kill me. What? Did I change the dagger? Oh, there it is. I was like, excuse me? Say it with me, everybody. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around. Apparently they just announced, Solid Snake is a Rainbow Six Siege character. How the fuck does that work? Can you, like, sneak up behind people and just take them out with CQC? Imagine if there was a character. I've never played Rainbow Six Siege, really. I had friends that were all about that shit, though. I know the gameplay. But imagine if you could walk up to someone. Oh, wait, that's not true. I tried Valkyrie. I used to play it at my friend's house. I liked that Valkyrie character. I was like, well, if the whole game is about defense, then fucking putting up extra security cameras and angles where you know that they're gonna push is broken as shit. If I had that in Counter-Strike, I don't think I'd ever lose. So I just played her. I don't know how much it's changed, but like if you're a good shot, being able to see where people are is fucking broken. Alright, we'll do one with the boy. Is your sign down around here anywhere? Dance and cavort. Oh, you probably go that way for the Sculpted Keeper. Front of the lift. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna give it a second. Yeah, the second... Like, you fade in and out, and I think the second fade in is when you can summon them without a disconnection error. If you just, like, run up right when the sign shows up and tap the thing, there's always, like, a disconnection. Oh, fuck! Mistakes were made. I'm gonna need your help. I'm fucking... I have aggroed a problem. Oh wait, can I just kill him through the wall? I did a lot of damage there, actually. The bloody slash is the way to go. Thank you. Alright, let's fucking show this guy what's up. This is what everyone's in store for during the seamless co-op. Imagine this, but times like 5. Wait, where's Hornset? Okay, I was about to say, does he really not invade you if you do the Grand Am quest? But he does. See, I do more damage than you now. The scaling has turned. The scaling has changed. If you hit him with madness, though, I know that's gonna equate. Oh my god, he does so much fucking damage, dude. Bonk. Oh my god, that was sick as fuck, dude. Holy shit. Oh, that was sick as fuck. Oh, that was actually so cool. He was like trying to cast something, and then you hit him and I hit him at the same time. Front end, back end, bloody attacks. Oh, that was actually so cool. Alright. I think... You want to help me with Rowena real quick, because the boss room's right here? Might as well try. Imagine we one-shot Rowena. That'd be bonkers. That would actually be fucking crazy. I can't rest because you're summoned here, so if I die, I go back to the other Grace, but... Let's just activate this. Dryleaf Dane. Is there anyone else that you could summon during this fight? Why do I remember summoning a second person for this? Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna look it up. I feel like I'm missing something. Rowena. Elden Ring. Romina. I flipped the fucking W upside down. I flipped the M upside down. I don't know why I was calling her. Rowena is a Harry Potter character. That's why. It's a different name entirely. It is a name that was stuck in my head. It didn't just come to me, but weak to fire. You can summon... Okay, so you can summon Dryleaf Dane, that's about it. You could summon Spirit Ashes, you could summon Dryleaf Dane. Okay, so I'm crazy. It's not... We'll give her one genuine try. And just so we could get a fully scaled boss. Now she's at the hardest difficulty she can be. That would be interesting. Have we dropped any frames or disconnected? Is the stream lagging at all, by the way? What's up, Dane? We beat his ass, we've betrayed him, and yet he still helps us. That's a cool NPC right there. Unlike Hornsent. So Centipede, Death Centipede. You know they designed this boss room to have Scarlet Rot all over the floor. So it's actually not a Death Centipede, it's a Scarlet Rot Centipede. I mean, Scarlet Rot and the Centipede mark are connected, which makes a lot of sense lore-wise, because you can only get Scarlet Rot through corpses and death. And that's why Hornsent has a Centipede mask and summons Death Flame. Okay, fuck. I messed that timing up. Alright, so the DLC really provides answers, but you need to go through so many times to really piece things together, because now on my second playthrough, after beating the game multiple times, and Night Rain, it does make sense. Grotesque mask constructed from countless solidified caterpillars. A ritual implement of the greater potentates of Bonnie Village, used to ward off thoughts of impurity, doubt, temptation, and other wickedness one is vulnerable to while absorbed in divine ritual. So they were depraved, gross, fucked up rituals for ritualistic combat to make a Dreglord by stuffing shaman women in jars, and they got like twisted ideas while thinking about the women that they stuffed in jars. So they had to wear these caterpillar masks. And then that connects to Natural Born of the Void, right? A malformed star born in the lightless void far away, once destroyed an eternal city and took away their sky, a falling star of ill omen. Where's the, we need to go to the key items, that's what it is. I might have gotten you with Howl, which increases the damage you took, sorry about that. No, it's fine. I fucked the timing up on that roll. That's not your fault. It's entirely my fault, don't blame yourself. I fucked up. So then you get the Mending Rune of the two halves of the Centipede into the first... The Black Knife print... Rune gestated by Fia, the deathbed companion. Runes are souls, are people, are items, are powers, right? The powers of people are their great runes. The great runes are their souls in the bottom right. If you know what souls are in Dark Souls, it's the runes that you collect. Souls are people. You use people's souls to forge items. So that's why you gain the powers of people by forming them into armor. It is said that the bones belong to an ancient lord, the soulless king, the lord of the lost and desperate, who was known as Ensha. So... Twin Helm depicting entwined twins of gold and silver. The two, known as D, are inseparable twins. They are of two bodies and two minds, but one single soul, a rune. Not once do they stand together. Not one word do they speak to one another. Perhaps this armor longs to find its way to the other D. Perhaps. Do we grant him vengeance? So there's the death in the darkness of the void, which is the shaman women, which are the light of Estelle because of stars like Metir. The lore all connects in the DLC, which all points towards Marika being, say it with me, the Glowmide Queen. Thank you very much for coming to my TED Talk. I was right the whole time. It is a Silmarillion reference, and Marika is in fact the Glowmide Queen. You can thank me for your lore analysis. Everyone can admit they're wrong. Vati Videos is wrong. It's sad to say, but also, I told you so. It's so good to fucking say I told you so, but I was right. Here, I'm gonna just check it. Let's see if my boy is here. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Alright, we could give you one more try. Just because you've been sitting here patiently with the, We did pretty good damage. I do remember her moves. So, hopefully I can dodge them. But the timing is the thing I'll have to learn. So... we might not be able to do it today, but I do... I do remember this boss. I see what you did there. This is who we have to kill. This is who we have to kill, okay? The Mikola rune. Alright, let's get it. Let's go, lady. Damn it. You're strong as fuck. Let me see how much a bleed proc does on her if I can. Because it might just be... Holy fuck. Oh my god. They're going for Dry Leaf Dane. I got hit by like one of the tiny legs of the centipede. Or I guess it's caterpillar? Centipede, caterpillar. I'm looking that up. What the fuck is Ramina? Saint of the Bud. The bud would be the blooming... Is it a caterpillar or a centipede? It's a centipede with a scorpion stinger. Okay, that's what was confusing me. Though her lower half has inexplicably transformed into a centipede with a scorpion stinger. Inexplicably means, like, unexplained, randomly, right? In a way that cannot be explained or accounted for. I can probably reason it out. Because this is the Crucible Society. It's just, and she didn't have that power in the trailer when they're showing her. She is probably like Melania in that she bloomed and... Oh, let's just check the boss room. If there's a flower, she's a Saint of the Bud, right? So if there's a flower in there... Oh, there's one right here. One right here. There's a bunch of flowers, but none of them are bloomed. Ew. They bleed, but they don't bleed red. What's up with that? Do I have like a setting on that's like don't show red blood or some shit? Okay, it actually was a setting. I was like, why does my character bleed silver? What am I, a fucking albinoric? What's happening here? It was just a setting. That's funny. I don't know if that's an intended feature, but that's fucking funny. They like partially censored the blood. Can I turn it off? Okay, you can. We're gonna go in real quick with... Oh, I should go in without Dane. I want to check my damage, and then I want to check your guys' damage. Like, if I'm fighting her solo, what does that look like? Okay, 2,000. Surprisingly, I'm actually doing the same amount of damage as you. I learned Black Knife and Malekith incantation stack. Yeah, just now. That fuck it. You took like 10% of her health away. I noticed that it was like completely diminished her maximum health. Alright. Without summoning Dane, I want to see how much damage I do, because that empowers her. So real quick, I just need to hit her with like one bloody slash. And then I want to see how much damage you do when you get in here. Oh wow, I don't die? Okay, that's good. That means my scaling is correct. That shield though. That block though. No, I rolled. I saw my character move forward. I rolled. No, it's fine if we died there. That's what I get for just trying to hit her with like a single move. I think I would have survived if I kept my shield up. This seems like a character you have, or a boss you have to block on. Also, was there a flower bloomed in here? I guess so. It's like up there. It also could be the tree that's burnt in the back. Fuck. She input read me. As soon as I healed, she started her attack. Good to know that she could do that, though. I just need to hit her one time, but I'm like psyched out by the movement of the centipede. So Scorpion is Scarlet Rod, Centipede is Death, Centipede and Scarlet Rod are connected. That's what this boss is telling you. That the Scorpions and Scarlet Rod are connected to the Death Centipede. Which would be God Slayer, Godskin Noble, Magic. Okay, that is a good chunk of damage right there, actually. How many attacks do you think that would be? How much health does she have? Hold on, real quick. I did 1,900. She has 32k. Divided by... That's 16 attacks. I only need to hit her... Actually, it's 3,500. I need to hit her 18.5 times. That is not many at all when you put it like that. I just need to hit her 18 times, and she's dead. It's really dodging the moves that's going to be a pain. Alright. Now let me see... Oh, what's the damage scaling of a bot? We're going to do some quick maps. Man's not hot. How much does a boss scale up per summoned player in Elden Ring? In Elden Ring, bosses gain significantly gain significant HP, roughly 60% more per summoned player, up to 130 for 2 summons. So she has more than double health when we summon you and Dane. Along with this health increase, bosses also receive about 50% more resistance, regardless of whether you have 1 or 2 cooperators, often making them harder to stun or burst down, which is, I knew that part. I didn't know it was 50% and 60%. I was thinking it was like 10% or 20%. That's fucking crazy. But that is a good balancing. Now that I know that, it makes me feel better about summoning you. I mean, she is way fucking stronger when I summon you and Dane. So, quick math. 35,000 times 100 and 30%. What would it be divided by 19 or 1,900? I need to hit her 24 times now. But it's harder to get the bleed build up on her because she has 50% more resistance. That's crazy math that that's RPG math. That's RPG math right there. My rough calculations were almost spot on to the calculator. I did it faster. That feels good. Let's fucking go. Nice, that got me through the gate. Fuck me. So I have like no opening for that right now. Grab move. Noted. We just learned 2 moves right at the end. I don't have an opening during the stab. I just have to do like a light attack combo. I think she's going to have quick reaction time. Excuse me. Okay, yeah. Because she has like 3 body parts that are sentient. There's the tail. Well, no. The tail's not sentient. There's the centipede, her, and she has the tail. So she can attack you with her tail, which is pretty fast, but then you have like an entire extra enemy attached to her, which is going to be a pain. What's up, Dane? What's up, Plague? Dry Leaf and Plague are the people I'm summoning for Romina. That fits thematically. She's a Plague boss. What? Fuck! I rolled too early. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. That one's gonna be hard in multiplayer as well, because if it re-targets you in the middle of the roll, then you're like spaced out. That's gonna be tough. 2.4k damage. Okay, so we do about the same damage, because I do 19k with an attack, and then the bleed proc makes it do more. I shouldn't have done that. Like when bleed goes off, I do a shit ton of damage. So it adds the extra bit that you do over me, like the 500 damage. I think bleed does way more than 500 actually. I have regen buff. I could probably... No, I like my build. Dance and cavort. Dance and cavort, my friends. Dane is not having any of it. Let's go. We did a shit ton of damage, actually. Now that I think about it, like... Like, look at all that damage so far. You guys are killing it. That combo's insane. Phase 2? Ah, I was too close. That's not phase 2, I don't think, actually. That's just one of her moves in phase 1. Phase 2 is like a huge explosion. It's like a whole animation. Alright, alright.